A Czech man has been killed by a lion he kept as a pet. Yeah, we're gonna do a video on this lion attacks and some rising attacks over there in a lot of these safaris and a lot of these trek areas and these marshlands and these they say it's increasing. Animal attacks are increasing. So before I start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Harakak Wadash, to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the sincere Akim, Afwakim, and Wafbanyam, that's the elect men, women, and the children in the Hebrew, the Arinada. Shout out to the house of David. Yeah, the year 2020, year of prophecy. Prophecies are moving, increasing. And a Czech man has been killed by a lion he kept as a pet. Well, what is wrong with them Edomites, man? You know, them Edomites and all the Goyim, the other nations, keeping lions as pets. So yeah, this is just another little couple of clips we're going to look at. So this Czech man over there, Czechoslovakia, he says that Michael Prusek kept a male and female lion without authorization. So he's keeping them as pets. These are animals, man. These are wild animals, and these people just don't seem to learn, do they? And so-called animal trainers. And he says he was killed by the 9-year-old. I'm not going to play it, you know, just to avoid any kind of copywriting. He was killed by the 9-year-old male in the lion enclosure. Lord knows what he was doing up and close and personal with a lion in the cage. You know, these people are flipping crazy. The Goyim nations, the crazy Goyim nations, and the Edomite nations, they keep wild animals for pets in their madness, in their crazy arrogance. Says he had been raising the male lion since 2016, right? That's what, 4 years. He had it 4 years, and he thought he could be up all close and personal with a wild animal, man. A lion, the strongest animal of the beast in the wild, in the jungle. The scripture says that they're the strongest of all the beasts, and brought the female last year. Right, so he had the male for 4 years, and he had the female for a year. He's a total stranger to these wild animals. He thought he had them all tamed, and that's what arrogant people do. A police spokesperson said both the lions have been killed. So they've gone out there and caught a wild animal from its natural habitat, wanting to keep them as pets, groom them up, think that they have domesticated wild animals. It backfired on them. They get nyam up, the animal just being in its natural nature, and then they go kill the 2 lions, man. Boy, you can't win with Esau, man. Esau ain't right. So yes, man. So these are the things now that it's an increasing, and so they're saying, Edomites are saying there's an increase in attacks of wild animals. Over the past 100 years, there's been a rising of attacks, according to the statistics. Let's check this one out, the grizzly bear one. Right, so this is a place where they go. Places, where is it? It says be aware. Bear, be aware, and don't bring no food. And what do stupid people still do? This is in Yellowstone. I'm just going to go through it, you know, briefly. Yellowstone, 800 grizzlies. So people go to this park, think that they can be up close and personal with these wild animals, where they're grooming in their natural habitat. And this is where they're saying I'm not going to play it. They're walking along this place, and the bears are chasing after them. You're in their habitat, they're not in yours. And then when one of them get nyam up, right, because this guy gets attacked, this guy here, you know, where is he, in the hospital? He gets nyam. He gets attacked. He barely survives. Both his legs get nyam up. Barely gets away. And they're all surprised. Look, he's laughing. He was terrified when he was attacked. And you got this guy here playing with them. And he said that he's a professional. What's his name? Doug Seuss, animal trainer. You see him rolling around with the bear there. Any minute now, the bear's just gonna go back into his natural nature and start mauling him to death. And that's all prophecy being fulfilled, man. He's playing with him at the moment. He's not killed him yet, but as I say, he's killed this guy here. He's put this guy here in hospital. But you think you're gonna come along and play with it? Esau, your arrogance is unbelievable. Nothing compares with the arrogance of these Edomites, man. So right. So let's hit some scriptures, because they say that there's an increase, there's a rising now of animal attacks in this place here. And it says, look, beware of the bears. Don't bring your food, and people are still doing it. They're not listening. Right, so we love animals, and we know that we're going to be in league with the animals in our kingdom. They ain't going to turn on us. Edomites are getting yam up left, right and centre in their own kingdom by lions, by bears, you know, especially when they want to, especially the grizzly bears, when they want to protect their young or they feel threatened. They can switch any minute, man. And I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at him at all. You know, that just reminds me, man, I got to keep on putting up those curses, man. Just these couple of days when, you know, sometimes you just feel like you want to put up some prayers and, you know, put some rebukes when they're trying to make us the Esau with his lies and his what he's doing now is trying to what the MPs and the politicians are doing now. When you watch the news, they're trying to make us the face of this COVID-19, which is scapegoating. Yeah, when you look up the word scapegoat or slander, it's to try and ruin someone's reputation. But we're going to get into that, you know. So I've been putting up these curses, and when I see videos like this, that to me, that's the Most High answering my prayer, man. You know, send curses, Shalak Ram, send evils upon them. So what's he do? He sends his bears, he sends his lions, he sends his tigers, he sends his cougars, his panthers, and it's going to increase even more through the Spirit. I'm talking now. Revelation 11, because they want to make us the face of this COVID-19 by slandering us and making us a scapegoat. But like I say, everything they plan to do against us, the children of Yasha, what they've been doing in the past and the present and in the future, Shalak Ram be upon them, may it fall upon their own head. Aitar. Revelation 11:18 says, and the nations were angry, and wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth. So how's he going to reward the saints? He's gonna destroy them which destroyeth the earth. And that this is one of the means in which he's going to destroy those that are destroying the earth. He's going to make them be attacked by lions, tigers and bears. You know, be hunted down. Look at that. He's right in front of the car there, and they're scared to death. They're screaming, "Oh, I got a lion, I got a bear in front of us," and he wants to get at them. He's hungry. Look how vexed he is, man. He's saying, "Go away, leave us alone, you devils! Get out of our area." And you're there in their area. You're in their habitat. Is that Yellowstone Park, and they're visiting. You're in their habitat. And then you wonder why they switch. They don't like you, Edomites. They don't like you. You're too wicked. They're going around the earth causing all this mayhem. Yeah, it's you that's spreading all these diseases, and you've been doing it for the longest time. You did it to the native Indians with the tuberculosis, the TB, tuberculosis. with the smallpox when you went over there. Yeah, you've been bringing all these bird flu, chicken flu. It's you that carry the germs, man. It's you that carry the germs. Nasty dog and all. And then you want to try and put it on us and make us the face of it. Shalak ram be upon you, man. So that's why the Most High said, give reward to them, thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great. Destroyeth them which destroyeth the earth. And we're the saints. I'm going to look up the word saint. I was looking up the word a bit earlier here, see? We're the saints, you the dirty dogs on this planet with all the diseases, and it's you that bring that COVID-19 around the globe, trying to switch it up. But I'm also going to send it back on your own heads, man. Shalak, Ra'am, Wa Nasham, Wa Badjam. Right, saints, a person acknowledged as holy or virtuous, regarded in Christian faith as being in heaven after death. Right, well, we're going to change up to kingdom. If you take out the word heaven there and put kingdom, you know, the scriptures in Daniel 7 and 8 says that, yeah, the saints are the ones we're going to take the kingdom. So they're a bit off there with heaven. But yeah, a person acknowledged as a holy or virtuous regarded in Christian faith, yeah, as being in heaven after death. So yeah, we're going to be the ones that in heaven, and heaven's going to be on earth. It's going to be the kingdom, and we're going to take the kingdom, the rightly so, as it says in Daniel 7 verse 18. Let's look at the second one. It says, a very virtuous, kind, or patient person. And Yehoshai, sons of Jacob, children of Yashar'Allah, we are the saints. So we're going to be rewarded, and you're going to be destroyed, because you're the ones that are destroying the earth over there in places where you shouldn't be. And then when you get attacked and mauled to death, which is rightly so, which is justice, you brought upon yourself, you go and kill the lions. What is wrong with you devils, man? You sick. And it's justice, man. When we read the scripture, the next one, the preceptor one we just looked at, Genesis 18 and 19. It says, and the Lord said, for I know him that he will command his children and his household. Let's go to start from 18. It says, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. And that's the children of Yashar'Allah, man, which come out of the sons of Jacob, which came out of Abraham. And yeah, and we're the seed on the right hand side, Yashar'Allah, children of Jacob. And as it goes on to say there, so they're going to be blessed in him. For I know him that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice, not like what these wicked devils are doing now, what they're doing on the right